6:41 a.m. Saturday the 17th of May 2025. It's foggy day, if you can see. I'm running a little late, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to the community center, but I'm not teaching today. I'm teaching tomorrow. I'm taking I'm taking a class to renew my certification. So it's basically practice, but I think it's till 3:30. It's like I thought I was going to go to the gym after, but I haven't slept well, so never mind. See the fog? See the trees are kind of faded because it's foggy. My leg workout yesterday was really good. I returned to squats and they were good because I did hamstring curls, I did leg extensions, I did stretching, I did the calf raise with a full stretch, which went well, except my left ankle was impinged. But I pushed it anyways. And then when I went to squats, they went very well. It was warmed up, and so with that, plus cardio, I ran during the cardio. You know, intervals of 30 seconds with 3 minutes, but still, I thought my ankle was gonna pop. I wanted to test it. Yeah, so my ankle's stiff today, but it was a good workout. I wanted to write it down. So it's 6:56, so I missed all the buses. The next bus is in 20 minutes. This one here, at this little shelter. And then there's the other one, which is supposed to be back there, but it ends up being at the temporary stop in between, across the street there. So that's at around 7:25. So it's 7:33. Oh my God, I'm trying to sip caffeine with my flavor drops. I'm about 2% more awake. My ankle is stiff. It's still foggy, if you can't tell at the near distance. Oh, and even this way, see, but it's all foggy there. And when I was sitting waiting for the bus, I think I fell asleep for a second, and I was like, no, don't fall asleep. Even in the subway, I was falling asleep, you know. And then I ended up crossing the street to take the other bus because it came first. So I just like fell asleep in there or just sat down, whatever. And then the other bus came, but I didn't take it because I didn't want to get here faster. My class is at 8:30, so they just opened up the community center because it's 7:30. So I have time. She has to prepare. I didn't bring anything. I just bought food. I have to go pick up some more groceries today, like tomatoes and cucumbers and more pita bread probably. Just keep it moving like that. But I just was I'm happy about yesterday's workout though. It was so good. But it took 3 hours, and I'm like, I know 3 hours is what I need. For a while I've been taking an hour and a half, 2 hours max. And this is the first time I felt like staying longer. Although I'm paying for it today, but you know, with getting my knees good, getting my ankles good. Even though my ankle's stiff now, I pushed it. It's important. It's just like when I've done diving. You know, it's 3 hours. I've done gymnastics, trampoline, all that stuff. When you're training, that's how long it takes. Because you have to work on a lot of things at the same time. You know. Is there a bus coming? No. So I've been having a lot of negative thoughts these past few weeks. You know. Not knowing where I'm going, not knowing how to get there, not knowing future, not knowing what to do, dealing with my situation, dealing with other people that I need to help, like needing help and not getting it. Dealing with, do I want friends? Can I get friends? Can I, you know? So here I am, look at this. Cute. Anyways, this is a community center. I'm off. I brought my GoPro, but we'll see if I can sneak it in. 4:13 p.m. Monday, the 19th of May, 2025. What the hell is that? Okay. Well, I'm off to the bank. Yeah, as you know, they changed to just a block and a half. 2 blocks. But it's like just going another minute the opposite direction from my place. Oh, there's condos on top. That's cool. And this here, that brown building, is a residence. I taught a CPR class there once from my former employer, who gives me contracts every now and then. But I guess I didn't call him back. I don't know. Reputation, eh? But anyways, let me go in here. Okay, it is a holiday today. So those machines are not available, but there's this one here outside. So I guess it's okay. All right. Saves the place. Okay, let's do it. 4:39. On my way there. Just a couple of blocks. All the negative thoughts are coming in. Thinking about, well, first of all, I rinsed my mouth before leaving with 3% hydrogen peroxide. Because I haven't been using baking soda in a while. I have the toothpaste with baking soda, but I wanted to try the hydrogen peroxide. I actually put it into my spray bottle for my pillow. The spray bottle that I use at work for alcohol. I don't mind mixing the two, it's not bad. But I empty it first, I just don't rinse it out. I don't think that's a problem. But, so I'm testing that out. But also on my teeth, and then I'm looking up on Google in the subway. They say to dilute it 3%, you gotta be careful not to use it every day and all that. But I think they were saying that with baking soda too, and I've been using that every day for a few years. I only stopped now just because But then also thinking about my workout, I'm already, with the negative thoughts. I had 2 doses of caffeine already, and then you get the lightheaded feeling. And it's already pretty late. Tomorrow I have a Teams interview for being with another First Aid Association for lifeguards. I already paid the money for that. So I'd like another source of contracts, because I have several days off, My next, I have my Teams interview tomorrow at 2 p.m. or 2:30. So I'll be going to the gym afterwards, and then I have another day off, and then Thursday, up and early, with the other employer, not the, it's a girl who I mentioned in this video or her last video that, I'm not sure, because the closer I get to her, it gets a little weird, but it's fine. She's giving me contracts, so that's good, but she always has to be there, so there's that. Then yesterday's class ended pretty late. I got out of there at 5 because they don't have the hybrid courses for the first 2 classes, and then the third part, it's like, barely have any time to do anything, and just give them the exams and then the time to do the admin work before I leave. But it's fine. It's the community center. I like that. But I was already out from the day before the annual instructor meeting, so I have to keep track of that to see if that went through, and my renewal, it has been renewed. I have to check that, so I have it on repeat for 30 days to remind me to check it after a certain time. Otherwise, I'll have to call and see what's going on, Then, so getting back to the workout, I want to be able to do what I did Friday, which was very good for my legs, but lessen the volume so that it won't be the priority, but it'll be the warm-up. And because my left ankle is still stiff, but it was really stiff afterwards. Felt pinched, but then it got a little better. And then I saw another video reminding me that strength is important. Not just the stretching, So there's that, but then there's other priorities in my upper body. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, how am I going to do this if I'm already down and not sure if I'm going to take another dose of caffeine, which will keep me in that loop for, going to bed at 4 o'clock like I did yesterday. I don't know. The main thing is that it's Monday, so there's going to be more people. I hope to finish early so I can get to Walmart and get bleach and Vaseline and the flavor drops. And I don't know what equipment will be available today, so I really have to, play it right. See, I'm overthinking things. Just do it. I just had a protein bar. I want to go see if they have Nivea cream at the drugstore just before. Check on that to see if it's on special. And I'll just do it. But on good notes, I've been managing to keep the bathroom sink clean, because every time I wash up armpits or whatever, use that Dawn Suds to clean up the sink and the countertop of that. And then when I finish washing up the, pits and slits and all that crap, I then use that towel to wipe it all down. So I think that's a very good method. And today I started to use the gloves that I use for teaching CPR, even though they're 23 cents each. So that's 46 cents a pair of gloves, but wash them and let them dry off, so as to not expose. I saw a video and that reminded me to just, not get hangnails and not have my palm skin peel off and all that. So it's only me, so I don't care if I reuse the gloves, until it gets a hole, then I replace it. So see how much that costs me, and maybe I could write that off, slip that into CPR bills, Oh, I didn't go to the drugstore. Sorry, I'm out of it. Maybe I might take I don't know.